Well, here we go again. We're in Maine, and I'm chasing whitetails with my CZ rifle. I was up north tracking and just having a great time. Shot a really big doe up there at about 170-something yards with this rifle, which at some point you guys will end up seeing on another video. And I was on a track in the morning. My contractor hits me up and says, hey, listen, I need you to come back by 5:30, 6 o'clock. We got to meet up. I was like, well, do I really have to? I'm up north. I'm going to be here the next couple days. And he's like, well, it's going to put us behind schedule if you don't. So I said, all right, smoked it back around noon time. So I know it's going to take me about 3 hours to get back home, but it's going to put me in that window of just before dark, within like 45 minutes to an hour left. And I was like, I wonder if I could get a good little hunt out of it, try to find a spot. So I called Tyler and said, hey, listen, you're back home. You got any spots that we can get in together and probably do some videoing and try to shoot a doe? Because I had a zone 20 doe tag. And he's like, Dad, I got a perfect spot. Blinds all set up. If you can meet me here at 3 o'clock, 3:05, we'll get in there and hopefully we'll be able to shoot a deer. He goes, there's been deer sporadic, but a lot of deer going back and forth across the fields and in these woodlots. And I said, all right, I'm on my way. So I smoked it down there and I met him there. Absolutely incredible getting there. And he, for once, he's putting me on a deer. I'm not a big field shooter. I don't usually hunt fields and stuff like that. This year was kind of different. There was not a real lot of mass crop in the woods, so these deer were hitting these fields. This field had to be all overturned and new clover and grasses put in it, so the deer were hitting it pretty hard. So Tyler was getting a ton of pictures of bucks and does coming through at night and during the day, or actually all different times of the day coming around. So we get in there and we're chewing the fat on each other, just having fun, making memories, as we say. And this buck comes out, and he's out there. One of the longest shots I've made, because I don't usually have to shoot more than 50 to 100 yards usually. But this one was out there. So it was a true test for me. It was a true test to see how the CZ rifle was going to perform. And it blew away my expectations, to be honest with you. So I hope you enjoy this hunt. I hope you enjoy our content. If you do, please subscribe to our content, like our stuff, help us out. All that stuff, it really helps us out, keeps us going, and, it shows us that what we're doing is people are really liking it, and we're going to do more of it. Like I've said before, this is all about sharing our experiences. You don't have to have a ton of money, a ton of time to go make things happen, and that's what we're going to showcase. And I hope you guys really enjoy our content. If you do, like it, subscribe to it, and we'll keep on putting some more of these hunts out. Spring's coming, turkey season, fishing, all that good stuff. So we got a lot of good stuff coming, as soon as all the snow stops. So I hope you enjoy this hunt. So we just shot the CZ 308, 600 plus, and our first shot, we're up high. We made an adjustment. We're dead on at 100. So we want to try to see, dial it even more. I fired a second shot. I kind of pulled the trigger on it. The trigger pull is really light, which is awesome. I love that. And you can adjust that. Fired the next shot right on it. So at 100 yards, we're in the money. So can't wait to get to the field and shoot a deer with it. Well, as I was heading down towards Tyler to go get set up, I was driving by this field that was just down the road from where we were going to hunt, and I noticed this big buck chasing does in a field, so I stopped real quick, got out, and started videotaping. It wasn't a place that we could shoot the deer, even if I'd wanted to. I mean, if he'd come in the woods, I probably could have, but it was pretty cool. I'm sitting out there, I kind of made a small little loop on him, and I'm watching this big buck. He was a big 9-point, and he was tending does, and it was just exciting because this time of year, you never know when you're going to see him. A big buck like that, he wouldn't be out in daylight in the middle of a field just running around chasing does. But during the rut, this is when everything starts to happen, and these big deer, they just become visible. You just got to be in the right place at the right time and find the pocket of does that are hot. He's bumping and pushing this doe all around, and he ends up breeding her right in front of me. It was pretty cool because it wasn't that far down the road. It was only probably about half a mile down the road from where we were going to be. So it was pretty exciting knowing that, hey, there's a bunch of deer and they're on the move. So I knew that I had to get to Tyler and get set up. But what a sight. I mean, you don't often see this in nature, and it was pretty cool. I was pretty happy about it. Big old bucks breeding does during the rut. Just let him turn broadside. Game over. How far is that?
That's literally the exact same spot Haley shot her deer, like 215 yards.
Well, tagged out on a Maine buck. CZ rifles, bud. This is just awesome. You know?
You can't get any better than that.
308, CZ. What did you say that was? 200?
215 right there.
215.
Dropped in his
One
tracks.
shot, dropped in his tracks. I'm telling you, this gun shoots awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Well, I'm gonna wait for a doe. Wanna go up and see him?
You can, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, cut that one off.
Well, I've been tracking for 3 days. Shot a big doe up north. Almost got a big buck. I missed him at like 18 feet. I can't believe I did. And I have trying to build a new house, so I had to come back. And tonight, Ty calls me. He says, "Dad, we got to go sit in the stand. It's a long shot." He goes, "But let's test that CZ out." I said, "Okay." And this buck came out. It's a 6-pointer. He goes, "You gonna shoot it?" And I'm like, let's try it out. What the heck? I'm gonna hunt New Hampshire anyway. So, would you say that was?
It's about 215 yards.
Holy
He didn't need too much convincing to shoot him either. It was one question.
He went
safety
down.
came off.
Let's go check him out. Well, I can say thank you to my son tonight. I had to come back from up north. I was tracking for 3 days. Awesome conditions up there. I missed one, and Ty says, "Hey, if you're coming home, I got a place I want you to sit. At least you can fill your doe tag. I don't know if you'll shoot any bucks, but I'll be honest, this gun right here, the CZ 308, I haven't taken a shot like that. It was 215 yards, and dropped this deer right in his tracks. 308, awesome gun, tracking, sitting. I can't even express how happy I am. I've passed up a lot of deer this year, and to do it with my son, making memories, and using a brand new piece of equipment, I'm pretty happy. So we got New Hampshire now, and that's where we're going to be off and running. So I owe this buck to my son. It's pretty cool. I literally just got back. I got a bunch of business I got to do tomorrow, and I wasn't going to have time to hunt, and then I was heading back north. Still going to head north, do some tracking in New Hampshire. So CZ 6-point, awesome.